Hey Disney friends, it's Amber with Mickey Travels. Lots of dining locations have closed because of the new guidelines and we don't have full capacity at a lot of places. So I wanted to do a quick video to talk to you about the character dining locations, what's open, what characters are there, what does it look like now, and go over the menus with you. So stay tuned.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So with Disney now having to limit capacity, a lot of the restaurants are currently also limiting the amount of tables that they have available. Also, many of the character locations are not able to have characters actually go to tables any longer due to social distancing guidelines. So what I wanted to do today is talk to you about the current character locations that are open, talk to you about what characters are there, and also go through what the menus are currently looking like. Since a lot of them used to be buffets, they've had to change a lot of that as well. So I'm going to classify a character meal as one where there is more than one character that is available for a meet-up sort of way. So this is not going to include Cinderella's Royal Table or Be Our Guest. Cinderella's Royal Table has Cinderella come out, but she doesn't really go to the tables or around the area. She just makes an appearance and then goes back. And in Be Our Guest, the Beast does the same thing. He kind of comes out, makes an appearance, and just grazes by the tables quickly. These are going to be the character meals where there's more than one character, and they spend a little more time doing some interactions. They don't necessarily go to the tables, but they do come out in like areas near the tables, well enough for you to get a selfie probably with them. They're also going to do some dancing and maybe singing kind of little show for everyone that's currently dining. So here are the 4 places that currently are offering a character dining experience. Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary, Garden Grill at Epcot, Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera, and Hollywood and Vine at Hollywood Studios. So besides not being able to get up close and personal with them, you are going to be able to take pictures, but it's going to be at a distance. So like I mentioned earlier, you'll probably be able to get a selfie with them, and they're going to be near your table, but not at every single table. So more just designated areas. They won't be able to sign autographs, but they are going to provide you an autograph card that's already pre-made with the signatures. Here's a look at what one of those looks like. So although the experience of the actual character meet and greet is different, the prices at these meals are going to be about the same. So let's go over which characters are at which location. Essentially, if it's going to be a character that's not an actual face character, then that's not going to be an option. These are all characters that have some sort of costume that they're wearing covering up their face. So at Chef Mickey's, which is going to be a breakfast only, the restaurant is not open for any other meal besides breakfast, and that's a character meal. And that's till about 12:30, I believe. Most recently, you've been able to see Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy at Chef Mickey's. Garden Grill at Epcot is currently a lunch and dinner character meal. More frequently than not, you will see Chip and Dale, Mickey, and Pluto at this location. Since this is the rotating restaurant, they are actually behind your booths and will move along in a circle that way. So you'll be able to turn around and see them and take pictures this way. Topolino's Terrace is a character meal for breakfast only. More frequently than not, you will see Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy in their signature outfits representing the restaurant at the Riviera. Hollywood and Vine is going to be a breakfast, lunch, and dinner character meal. For breakfast, it will be Disney Junior characters. This is opening March 22nd, so we will have further details on who will be at that meal once that opens up. For lunch and dinner, it's more than likely Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy. Now let's look at the menus and the prices for each location. Topolino's is going to offer the entree, a drink, and the bread basket for this price listed here. And you can see we're going to scroll through the menu pretty quick. One thing you can notice is that it doesn't say choose one on the entree section. You'll actually be able to order as many entrees as you like, and you can either share with the table or individually have however many entrees you want. I would say that out of all the ones I'm going to be describing to you, this one is more of a quality favorite. A lot of people prefer the food here because when we were on the dining plan, this was actually categorized as a signature location and was 2 credits, so it does seem to be a little higher on the quality level for the food. Hollywood and Vine. It's going to be a salad, entree, and a dessert. And here you can see on the menu some of the examples of what those include. Again, if it doesn't say choose one on the entree, that typically means you can order as many as you would like per person. Garden Grill is not changing the style of their meals. It is still going to be family style, everything brought out to the table. Some of the food that they have include the salad, bread, some sort of meat, a mashed potato, mac and cheese, veggies, stuffing, their signature dessert, and the beverage, all included in the price. This food I would put maybe lower on the list of the 4. The quality has just always been the same here, and it is pretty typical food compared to Liberty Tree Tavern in Magic Kingdom. Same kind of Thanksgiving style food. And I always say, since you're at Epcot and with all the options in World Showcase, this isn't necessarily one you want to spend your time doing a character meal at when you have tons of other great options in World Showcase. So if you're going to do a few character meals, consider some of these others, maybe that are at resorts versus in parks, to not take away from your park time. And lastly, let's talk about Chef Mickey's, which was also formerly a buffet and is currently family style. Some of these options include fruit, yogurt, sweet rolls, eggs, chicken sausage, a beef brisket, the signature Mickey waffles, bacon, potato casserole, French toast, Mickey pancakes. It goes on and on. So that's all brought to your table for you guys to all share. There are some other locations that used to be character meals that are open but are not doing characters. That includes Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom. It is open, but the Winnie the Pooh characters are not available. So typical of it being a buffet, it is currently also family style. Keep in mind with these prices that they do seem a little high. Typically when you were on the Disney dining plan, it was very feasible to use 1 credit at a lot of these locations because character meals typically are on the higher end, and it was more of a value when on the dining plan. If you are going to be in a party of 6 or more, remember that 18% gratuity is automatic, but that's something that you'll have to consider on your price as well, if that is within your budget for meals. I feel doing 1 character meal is usually a pretty good idea to do for all kinds of trips, first visits versus going all the time. So something to consider if you're traveling within the next 6 months, maybe to a year. We don't know how long it's going to be as far as when capacity is going to start expanding at the restaurants or when the Disney dining plan is coming back, but I'm expecting these types of settings to be the same for a little bit. I hope this helps you out. I have been getting a lot of questions about what they are like now. If you guys have any other questions or comments, please leave them below or contact me if you're interested in using my travel planning services for your next Disney vacation. Hope you guys have a magical day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.